Okay guys, so here's a Konami sound chip. Um, right here. So this took me a good bit of time to get this out. So nothing seems to be damaged that I can tell. Looks like I might need to go clean up some stuff. I don't know. Anyways, I'm gonna be replacing it here with this chip. And the guy that sells the chips sent me these will act as a socket, and then this will get soldered into the chip, and then they'll stick down into there like a socket. So if this chip ever goes bad, it can just be lifted out. Got the chip in here now, so I'm going to go ahead and bathe this PCB and get it all nice and cleaned up. Then I'm going to get it nice and dry. Then we'll put it on a monitor and see, how it looks and sounds. So, stay tuned. Alright guys, welcome to X-Men. Rebuild, refurbish, repair, restore, whatever you want to call it. So I'm here at my workbench, decapping this 7400 chassis. So basically what I do is I made me like a little cheat sheet. That's an exact copy of a 7400 on the bottom. And what I did is I highlighted where all the caps are. So I can just go through here and decap. And makes it go a lot quicker, guys. So I'm going to finish decapping this board. And I'm going to cap it and put a new flyback on. Then we'll do some testing. Okay, I am kind of restricted right now to my crappy multimeter. But I diode checked the HOT. Came out good. It was like 0.458 on each leg. Black on the center, red on the left leg, and on the right leg, each was like 0.458. So I then went to check the value here on R811. This guy right here. And it's open, I think. I can't get a reading out of it. So I'm going to go ahead and pull it out of circuit and test it. And see what I get. And if it's bad, then I'll replace it. Alright, so got all the caps out. Replaced R811. I'm going to have to look at the schematic and find out this high voltage. I think that's the high voltage shutdown pot. I broke it trying to get the glue off so I can adjust it. If it even needed adjusting, I just like to break the glue off so I can make sure everything's right when I get them running. Well, there was something I was going to say. I had to glue a vertical, or the linearity coil, I believe that's what that is. And I got the flyback and cap kit with B+ filter cap. I know a lot of people don't change those, but they're just as old as all these other ones, so it's just my opinion. Okay, once I get all the capacitors in, I just flip the board upside down and go through and solder everything. Then I'll clip all the leads. I'll install the new flyback. And then cap the neck board. Attach the neck board and the remote board to here. Install it on a tube, and then we'll fire it up. Alright guys, so we're heading to get a TV for a donor tube for X-Men. So for 15 bucks and an hour drive, hopefully it works out. Alright guys, back with the TV. Went up and spoke to a pretty cool dude. You know, one of those kind of guys that you can just talk to for a long time and not get bored. But anyways, he sold me this TV. 15 bucks. It's a... Oh crap, this is a Zenith, I believe. So we're going to take a peep at the serial number. C25. Means 25 inch. So there's the serial number, guys. I'm going to go ahead and open this up, and we'll see if it's compatible. Alright, so here we go. Cracking it open. Very good, very good. Let's hope that yoke measures to... Ooh! I might not have to put a yoke connector on, guys. Or a DeGauss connector. Anyways, I think I'm going to try to, on the CRT page, sell this chassis. See if I can get couple bucks out of it or something. Maybe recover my money for buying this tube. Alright, I'm going to pull this yoke connector off, and we're going to take a peek at it with the multimeter and see what kind of ohms it has. Alright, fellers, we got 1.8 ohms on here, and about 7 ohms on here. I don't think it's perfect, but I know that it's not too far off, so I'm going to try it anyways. Also, did you guys ever notice this about consumer TVs? Okay, so we got a big old Z right there for Zenith. We come around in there, and it says Zenith. And then we come around to the tube, and it says Philips. You ever notice that? And have you ever noticed that consumer TVs have way less convergence strips than arcade monitors? Alright, fellers, so I had to make a little attachment there for CRT ground. Everything else fit. I mean, the image may be reversed or something like that, but that's just flipping the yoke wires around. My main thing is to see that it fires and runs, so I got my test pattern generator on. Everything's hooked up. I can't do the thing like Mike Jensen because I ain't got the brain power to remember everything like he does. But I'm sure it's all hooked up. I'm going to try to set you guys up somewhere, and I'll try to plug it in and see what happens. Alright. If you fall over, I apologize. Now remember, I have no idea if this chassis even works, period. Because when I got it, it was just a chassis. Absolutely nothing hooked to it whatsoever. No tube, no nothing. Yeah, that's not going to work for me. DeGauss is unhooked. Ooh, that's horrible. Well, we got color, guys. I always love firing up a monitor. Well, the green's really strong, huh? Hope you guys are still in view. Ooh, scratchy pots. Okay, brightness down. Contrast and brightness is all the way down. We're gonna turn up the flyback. Maybe. Oh, right about there. And we'll add some brightness. There. Okay, well, let's see if we can stretch things out now. Scratchy pots for sure. I think we can work with that. What about the width? I think we can make that work too. Alright, guys. All the squares look even. No, they don't. The top squares are squished some. What's that all about? That would be linearity. Or so. Something. Or is it just me? No, they look a little squished. They look like they're okay at the top, but then they're squished in this row, and then the rest are all the same. Alright, guys, so anyways, I'm going to let this run a minute. I'm going to shut you guys down so I'm not boring the shit out of you. I'm going to just let it run, warm up and stuff like that. And then I'm going to try to dial it in, and then I'll come back on. So I don't want to bore you guys with all that. Man, I'm telling you guys, this is absolutely gorgeous. It is, yeah. This is gonna be beautiful, and this is for X-Men here. So I have another 7400 chassis I just rebuilt as well. It's for Mortal Kombat 3, UMK3. So I mean, these colors are just so vibrant. It's gonna look really good, guys. Alright, so I had to set this chassis on a box. Not sure if you caught that before in one of the last clips, but I had to put it on this box. I was not able to run the DeGauss wire, so it's too short. I had the chassis turned and it plugged in, but then the power wire from my power strip wouldn't reach the chassis, so I had to unplug this and turn it. Not a big deal, just have to lengthen the wires here. Now let this run for a while. I'm going to check it. I might fine tune the colors a little bit more, which it doesn't even really matter because I'll fine tune it to the actual game board when it's in the machine. But you know, I like to fiddle with things. But next thing I'm going to do is I'll take this, after I'm done experimenting, I'll take this down, lay it face down in my shower, spray it with Totally Awesome, hose it down so it's nice and clean. Then I'll decase it from this case, put it into you know, your standard arcade monitor housing, and you know, wire everything up right, and well, I'll be done with it. It'll be ready for the game. So I see I'm getting a little bit of brightness creep, but anyways, you know, it hasn't ran in a while. It could just be me being picky. But anyways, I'm going to end this video here. This is for X-Men. So this is X-Men Part 1. Part 2 will be some cabinet work, but that probably won't be for a few weeks yet. So keep in tune. If you made it this far, I appreciate it. Subscribe and share, stuff like that. Help me grow this channel. I appreciate everybody. Thank you.